My name is Lindsey Turnbull. I'm the owner and founder of MissHeard Media, a media and live events company that empowers and inspires and emboldens tween and teen girls to be smart, savvy, and global through live events and awesome media. So, today, inspired by the Guava Girl, Isabella Guava. I can't remember her last name, but I think if I call her the Guava Girl, she would not be super offended. She was talking about embracing all of the different facets of your life that make you unique as a business owner. And I feel like I haven't necessarily been doing that totally. Like I have in some ways, kind of like I'll wear certain shirts on the live streams, but I don't really talk about my weird thing. And really, what I was thinking about it, and my weird thing is something that is part of my power. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I am wearing my Metal Bandcamp Gift Club shirt, which I will explain in a minute. But my weird is that I'm really into extreme heavy metal. The more loud and abrasive and indecipherable, the better. It's fine if you don't like extreme heavy metal. That's okay. It's not for everyone. It's definitely my weird. But when I was in middle school and high school, I really got into this style of music, and the more involved I got, the more I found a place where it was easy for me to make friends because we had this common thing, and it gave me the music made me feel good. It made me feel more confident. And I had a space and a community where people accepted me and where I felt like I really fit in. And that's something that I've carried all the way from the time I was a teenager till now. Even now, because of this passion for music, I get to work on a heavy metal cruise every year, which is so much fun and so ridiculous. And it's all because of this music that we all love, and because there's such a community aspect to my weird. And there's probably a community aspect to your weird too, whether you're really into cosplay and make really elaborate costumes, or knitting, or sports, or writing fan fiction, or whatever it is. Just embrace it. That's one of the things that makes you powerful. And so in the heavy metal world, I'm fortunate to have a really great community. I'm friends with a lot of people in my favorite bands, which is something that when I was a teenager was beyond my wildest dreams. And now as an adult, I guess I call some of those people my friends, which is incredible. There's Metal Bandcamp Gift Club, which a couple friends started one holiday season. On Bandcamp, you can make a wish list. And one holiday, instead of doing a Secret Santa, they were just go to somebody's list and buy them an album from their wish list. And so Metal Bandcamp Gift Club was started, and it is so nice to get a surprise album that I've really wanted, from someone who is just extending a kindness. And it's great. It's really fun to repay that kindness as well. And that's just a small portion of how this community makes me feel connected, makes me feel like I have a place where I belong. And it's been amazing to make new friends and have friends all over the world. So when I had a weird long layover in Amsterdam, a friend of mine that I met through the heavy metal community took me out for breakfast because I had an 8-hour layover. And so it's just those little things that keep people connected. So for me, it's heavy metal that keeps us connected, that I'm fortunate enough to get to have these amazing friendships. And it makes me, feel more confident. It makes me feel good. And whatever your weird is, you should embrace it. Whether it makes you feel good, whether it makes you feel connected, whether it inspires you, whether it motivates you to act, whatever it is, that thing that makes you a little bit weird can also make you really powerful. And so it's important to embrace that thing that's a little weird, that makes you really powerful. Because you never know where it could lead. It could lead to working on a heavy metal cruise, or working at your favorite con, or, you know, writing a really cool fan fiction, or whatever it is. You never know where it's going to lead. And just leaning in to that thing that you think makes you a little weird can be really powerful. And I think that's super important. So whatever it is, I promise, whatever weird, odd thing that you're into that you feel like none of your friends are into, I promise you, there's a whole community out there of people that are into that same thing. And if you embrace it and you tap into it, it could lead to wonderful things. And by wonderful things, I also mean you could feel really proud of yourself. You could feel really confident. You could feel inspired to, join an activism group or organization or stand up for something at your school. And that is amazing. That's how the world changes, y'all. By just feeling that power. And one of the things that can make you feel more powerful is, here's my pitch, is the Unleash Your Girl Power ebook. I'm so proud to have revamped and re-released this ebook, which originally went out just as a Kickstarter reward for the Girl Power Dinner last year. I got feedback from really teenage girls from around the world, incorporated their feedback and their notes and their ideas, and I feel like the resulting Unleash Your Girl Power ebook is something really special. It's not quite a journal, not quite a pep talk, not quite a workbook, not quite advice from your big sister, but it's all of those things and more. And by the time you go through the whole ebook, you'll have such a much better sense of who you are and what moves you and what motivates you and what inspires you and how all of those things contribute to your power and how you can use your power to change the world. So I hope you'll check it out. I'll put a link in the comments so you can check out the ebook when you have a chance. It's really great. I know you're going to love it when you download it. I know it's going to be a super great tool for you to use and to refer back to, and to, go back in a year and see if your answers have changed and how much they've changed, and how you're going to use your new power or your different power. So yeah, embrace what makes you weird, because embracing your weird can give you so much power and confidence and pride and inspiration. Even if it feels like no one in your school or your community understands, I promise, just keep at it, lean into it, you'll find your people, you'll have your community, and you'll feel really good while you do it.